What's up, y'all? This episode was not it. I'm very disappointed in Callie. For you to let this bitch sit up in your face and call you every type of nigga every single time, like probably 40 times in one moment, aggressively press you, keep telling you fuck you, calling you all type of nigga, telling you that she don't have to apologize for you calling to apologize to you for calling you a nigga and apologize to you for you feeling offended because she's still going around saying nigga around these people that you claim are niggas as well, which you are as well. Why you I don't get it. I don't get it, Callie. You disappointed me because I'm like, why have you not hit this bitch? You was pump faking the whole time. You from around the way where I'm pretty sure your brother would have hit her, your mama would have hit her. Why have you not hit her? I'm not promoting violence, but I'm promoting violence. This is situations where you end up getting your ass beat. I was very disappointed in that. The rest of the episode was pretty stupid if you want to keep it real, but we're gonna talk about it. Y'all know the drill. Thumbs up the video. Drop the comments down below. If you are new here, please subscribe. Please turn your post notifications on. We're gonna be here the rest of the season, unfortunately. but yeah, we on the road to 5,000. I just hit 4,000 this weekend. And 5,000 looks like it might get here a little bit quicker. That was my end goal for the year. I would like to hit that. I think we're probably going to hit it pretty soon. So let's shoot for 10,000. Might be too big, but we're going to shoot for it. Crazier things have happened. But let's go. So we get the episode starting off with Slim and Dia. We don't really care. Like, at this point, I really don't care. Slim is talking about how she's irritated because nobody spoke up when she was asking what they had to say and who said that they wanted her out. Are you delusional, Slim? Did DTB hit you too hard to where you forgot what was going on? Because you asked, Meatball stood up and told you. Jayla stood up and told you. Sapphire stood up and told you. I guess you're saying the people that didn't say it were the people that you thought you were going to be able to beat and the people that you wanted to hit. But the people that told you why they wanted you to go home told you why they wanted you to go home. You just decided that you didn't want to hit them. You only wanted to hit Diamond. D is pretty much saying the same thing that I just said. Meatball said it, but she felt like it was some fake shit. Slim is saying that Meatball is fucked up because she caused the mother of 3 to go home. She wasn't the only vote, fool. Like, Slim, she went out sad. Slim went out sad. And it's sad because she's a beautiful girl, but you went out sad. Like, talking about she's a cancer survivor. Great. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you're cancer free. But what does that have to do with baddies? You didn't talk about that at all the entire season until now. So, like, what are you talking about? I'm pretty sure a lot of them girls didn't even know that. So it's like she's trying to play the victim role at this point. But Dia ends up saying that what pissed her off was when they were saying that she was too quiet, and she's saying maybe it's because I don't fuck with y'all and I don't like y'all. Valid. But Slim's packing up. She's saying that she feels like she could have went harder for her boys. Slim and Dia had their outros. Who cares? Goodbye. Diamond, she's saying it's bittersweet, but she's grateful that she got to say everybody's packing up. Zeus, we do not need individual montages of each bitch packing their bags to go to the next city. Stop wasting time. This right here proves to me that y'all really don't have too much content, but the content at the end could have been sped up, and then we could have got the fights that are leading into next week. But y'all clearly don't have enough content, which is why y'all pushed it and stretched it all the way through to then have something to post for next week. It's starting to look really crazy how y'all have all these bitches in the house and don't have enough content. Like, I don't understand it. But Natalie, Jayla, Sapphire, Scotty, they're on the jet. They're all heading to the DR now. Natalie claims that she got a text from the punk ass bitch, aka Mariah Lynn, if you're new here, stating that she's not flying with the baddies because her mother and Ahna had gotten into an altercation. Ahna is saying in her confessionals that she ran into Mariah's mom, and her mom swung on her, and Ahna got to tagging, so she whooped her ass, rightfully so. We're gonna get on that later on because a lot of these bitches lost me here too. Like, sitting here saying just because she's somebody's mama, she don't have the right to hit her. She shouldn't have hit her. Are y'all fucking dense? Like, and then the one saying it's crazy considering that you like to swing on people for standing next to your dude. Like, it be for real. But Anna, Callie, Meatball, Biggie, Tesehki, they're all on the same, I think it was Tesehki. They're all on the same jet flying. Callie ends up saying that she was telling Anna not to put her hands on somebody's mama. Callie, if somebody put it, and then she said, I think Callie said too, if somebody's mama put their hands on her. No, I said this. This is my thought. I had to write it down just in case I forgot it. Callie saying that she was telling Anna not to put her hands on somebody else's mama. I said, Callie, if somebody's mama put their hands on you, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that you're not gonna put your hands on that woman. If somebody's mama was swinging on you, you're not gonna sit there and let them swing on you. They were blowing me with saying that Anna was wrong for putting her hands on that mama when the mama was putting her hands on her. Like, are you serious? But Natalie is shouting out to Biggie because they're going to the Dominican Republic. They all arrive there. Anna has to go to the hospital because her finger's fucked up. Yet again, it's funny how she always gets into fights and her finger is fucked up every time. But they pull up to the house, and the house is very nice. I will say this is by far the best house I've ever watched on any Zeus show. It's beautiful. It's a nice mansion. It really is. It's got a nice view. Best house that they've ever. This is the most money that they've invested into the show. So good. A very nice house. And I like to see the view. That's what I really watch this shit for, because I really want to see all these different areas and these different places and countries and cities that I've never been to. So it looks like we have good scenery. So they pull up to the house, like I said. All the girls get out. They're arriving, get out of their cars. Biggie's punk ass gets out with her Dominican flag. They go into the house. Everybody goes running off to go find their rooms. Same old normal thing. Anna is in the car on the way to the hotel, and she's FaceTiming Tesehki and Natalie. She's telling them about how everything had happened. She's got to go to urgent care because of her finger. She ends up telling them that Mariah sent her mom and aunt to attack her. She fought both of them, and she says, it's not funny, but I dropped her mother. It is funny, because at this point, mothers, it don't matter. Like, mother, daughter, I'm honestly saying that, like, I wouldn't hit a kid. I'm sitting there thinking about it, because my little cousin was a kid and slapped me in my face, and I whooped his ass. Some people will call that a hit. I wouldn't punch a kid in the face, but I would whoop a kid. But my whole point in saying that is, if you put your hands on somebody, you're liable to getting slapped. You're liable to getting your ass beat. You hear me? Mother or not, you don't put your hands on somebody and expect them not to hit you. And considering how Mariah Lynn's parents, her family is, they give crackish tendencies, and you can't let a crackhead get the upper hand on you. So Anna is not wrong for that. But Anna ends up saying that Mariah's mom ran up on her, and Callie was trying to break it up. Then the aunt came on the side and scratched her on her face and scratched on her arm. Her phone falls out. Mariah's mom took the phone and ran like a crackhead would. And Anna said she was asking for it back, and Mariah's mom would not give it back to her. So that's when Anna got to swinging. Who the fuck else would not do that? If you have something of mine, my property, and you don't want to give it back to me, I'm going to hit you. And I'm going to make sure that you do give it back to me. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Anna's not wrong for that. Like, I don't get it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Anna is not wrong for that. Like, it's absolutely insane that they're trying to act like she's wrong for that. Tesehki then says, if we were arguing, she says this in her confessionals, if we were arguing, she would try to avoid it and walk away because it's somebody's mother. You didn't listen to what Anna said. Clearly, they were not arguing. Clearly, there was a point where it got physical, and you're expecting her to just stand there. I said, Tesehki, be for real. You literally fought Jellybean for standing next to your dude at a TV show filming. And you mean to tell me that you're going to not hit somebody who takes your property? You're going to not hit somebody who's hitting you? Stop. Stop. But Anna says that she hit her 4 times. She says Mariah's mother hit her 4 times before she did anything. So at this one, she's got more restraint than me, because you're not hitting me more than once. That one time you hit me, you're getting hit back. And when I swing, I don't miss. I don't miss. I'm not doing this to sound cocky, but me, when I throw, because I don't fight that often. So whenever I do swing, I'm making sure I'm not swinging all day. And when I say that, I put every bit of force behind my punch, and I make sure that I knock you out good. But like I said, Anna, you better than me. I would not have let it go 4 times for her to hit me. But she says, if it was a random woman at Walmart, this is Anna. If it was a random woman at Walmart, would you stop to think, oh, is this somebody's mother? She's hitting you. No. And I'm like, exactly, Anna. But Anna now says she can't wait to see Mariah Lynn. Okay, I can't wait to fight her. Anna says that she's baffled as to how Mariah feels like Anna was wrong for putting her hands on her mom. And I'm like, I'm right there with you. But Natalie says that she don't know where Mariah is and why Mariah thinks this is okay, but they're going to have a conversation. They're going to talk about it. Anna goes off to the hospital. she's speaking to the worker in there, and they speaking in Spanish. Zeus, first time ever they put subtitles up. I was like, okay, finally you got the picture. But they told her it's a sprain. Basically, go get a splint. It's not worth you paying your money in here for hospital bills. Get your ass out of here and go get a damn splint and sit down somewhere. But back at the house, Callie, Biggie, Tink, and Meatball, they're outside recapping everything that happened in Puerto Rico and these eliminations. Tink says the next time an OG wants to send her bitches home, it's gonna be a problem with her. We'll see. We'll see if you all about this, Tink, because you've been all up under them. But Meatball and Biggie said it wasn't just the OGs. Biggie claims that she don't care what Tink says. She says this in her confessional. She don't dare say that shit in nobody's face, punk ass. But and this is why she's gonna get her ass beat at the reunion. I would not be shocked if multiple people come to that reunion ready to beat her up because she keep talking shit in confessionals. She said she don't care how Tink feels. They could have voted her out as well. She don't care what any of the new girls thinks when it comes to voting people out, when it comes to the OGs in their house. They was voting you out last year. And now that you feel like you're in the in crowd now you want to be the bully. Now you want to start doing the same shit they did to you. You are whack, Biggie. Biggie is, I cannot stand that. I cannot stand that girl. When I say I can't stand her, I can't stand her. But Meatball says that them bitches was too sweet, talking about Slim and Dia. They don't stand on business. Biggie ends up saying, you don't stand on business either, Meatball. You talked about how you was going to press up and try and fight Slim because you knew that's what she was calling and saying. Who said this, who said that, because you knew that she wanted to fight. And you said that she wasn't going to swing on you, but you also stepped up knowing that she was wanting to fight after she actually called her one with you, even though she didn't want it either, but she called it, and you didn't do anything about it. So you don't stand on business either. So at that point, you need to go home too. But Biggie ends up saying that they're going to see her family, and she hopes that she can show them the culture, yada yada yada. Tinkerbell's skin in this scene is just yikes. But Anna's in the car talking to her aunt now, telling about the same situation with Mariah. Her aunt's trying to fight her. She ends up telling her that they were threatening to fight her, her family, her mom, and her aunt. Anna said that she had two fat bitches trying to fight her, and she told them that she's going to call her people. It is what it is. It's a family affair. We can all fight. Natalie and Sapphire are in their room, or in Natalie's room. Scotty and Jayla come walking in, and they're trying to figure out which girls, the new girls, that they want in the house. So Natalie ends up saying that she wants the least confrontational new girl to come in to bring peace. I said, Natalie, be for real. Be for real. This show is about fighting. You chose all the girls at the auditions that want to fight. All the girls in the auditions that actually fight. There's no girl that you chose that's not confrontational. So what are you talking about? But she says if they bring in more rowdy girls, it'll be a whatever. Scotty ends up saying, I just want Gretchen gone. I said, exactly, Scotty. Exactly. Exactly. Jayla says, I've been saying that. Jayla says it's time for her to go. She's been disrespectful and she don't want to be around nobody anyway because she ain't around them. Natalie ends up saying that Gretchen has proven herself by getting into all these fights, and that's why she didn't go home, because basically she would have gotten sent out if she didn't do that. I said, Natalie, she ain't proving shit. Just because she in here fighting everybody because she out here saying nigga, that don't prove nothing. They're fighting her because she's disrespectful. It's time for her to go home. She should have been gone. And then you sitting there saying she proving herself. Natalie, shut up. But then Jayla says, who said that? And Sapphire's corny ass gets that weak ass notepad out to start writing shit down, talking about something. We're going to play Who Said That. That's the new segment to figure out who wants Gretchen out. Y'all not going to do that. Y'all had every opportunity to do that. But they ended up saying that they been wanted Gretchen out. All four of them said they been wanted Gretchen out. Natalie included said it. And she said, well, we said it. It's us four. Natalie, you never said that you wanted Gretchen to go home. You never said that. You said that if Jayla wanted Gretchen to go home after the whole apology situation, you was going to do it because that's your bitch, and you done got bit, so you understand where Jayla's coming from, but why is she still here? Why is she still here? You're fake. Natalie, and you didn't want her to go home because you like controversy, Natalie. You think the same way that Gretchen do if you want to keep it real. Like, you only lean into being black now because you're on a black network where it's a bunch of black people that watch this show. So now you want to lean into your blackness. Natalie, you're see-through. You're transparent. But Natalie then tells them that y'all need to call her out. You need to call her out as well because you're included in that. You said that you wanted her out as well. Why don't you do it too? But she then gets in her confessional saying that Scotty needs to evict her because Scotty is very vocal about wanting her to go home. And she said, Scotty needs to evict her. You need to tell her to go home. You need to tell her to go home. Why does Scotty have to do it? Like, you claim that you want her to go home. You tell her that. You have no problem telling anybody else to go home. You claim that you're the head honcho. Why don't you do it? Why don't you tell her and get her off of your show? Natalie then talks about how tight Callie and Gretchen are, and Jayla doesn't understand how. I honestly don't either. But Natalie claims that she's stating what the majority have wanted about the whole voting stuff. Jayla ends up saying that Gretchen had her chance to come around. She never does. She doesn't try to get acquainted with the group. She only clings to one person, which is Callie. The other girls at least got to know everybody. Natalie says, well, we need to speak up. We're the OGs. And she says, you're an OG too, Scotty. Basically, she wants Scotty to do her dirty work. Natalie and Jayla are trying to pump her up to do the dirty work. My thing is, I just told y'all about Natalie. You're the EP of this show. You like to claim that you are here and they are there. Everybody else is down under you. The pyramid is here. You're at the top. Everybody else falls behind. You're at the top of the pyramid. You get her out. Jayla, she bit you. You have an issue with her saying nigga, and she keeps saying it. She bit you. You get her out. Why does Scotty have to do it? I know Scotty wants her out, but y'all two are the two that are like so alpha, so head up. Like, why are y'all trying to make Scotty do it? Scotty, it's crazy how I'm defending Scotty. Y'all know, if you've been watching me for a long time, you know I've never been a fan of her. But Scotty has been on one this whole season. Everything she's been saying, I agree with. She's not doing anything wrong either. Like, she's not trying so hard to do something. And they're trying so hard to make her have a moment, which I don't feel like she needs. But from what I saw next week, it looks like it's a very valid one. And it doesn't look like she's doing too much. So we'll see. But like I said, they're trying to get Scotty to do their dirty work. Rolly and Scotty are outside smoking. Then I'm assuming this is the next day. Rolly, put the makeup back on. You looked great last week. And it's crazy that I'm saying that, but she did. Her face looked very great. Like, she looked pretty last week. Without the makeup, she looks like old Rolly. But Tesehki and Biggie joined the two of them outside. They're talking about Mariah Lynn. Tesehki saying that she wants to hear her side of the story. The other three have no clue what she's talking about. Tesehki ends up telling them about how Ahna has said that Mariah's mom had attacked her. They're like, what the fuck happened? When did this happen? Rolly's asking Biggie how she feels about it because she loves her mom. And Biggie says that she needs to hear both sides first. Punk ass then arrives, acting like she bout shit, talking about something. I just want to know where Anna's at. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. Her saying, I just want to know where she's at, is basically like, I want to run up on her. Like, it's on some on-site shit. We know the minute that you see Anna, you're not running up. You're not gonna do shit. You're gonna sit down and try and talk. And then Anna gonna hit you first. But she's talking about how she don't want to talk. She then claims that, well, she then says that Callie had called her and told her about them getting into that altercation. Mariah said that she had flew out her mama and her aunt to go put her mom in the ocean. At first, I was confused. I'm like, what do you mean have her mom put her mom in the ocean? And she's like, it's a personal thing for them. And then it clicked. I'm like, oh, maybe she has like her ashes. She done got cremated or whatever. She wants to put her in the ocean. If that's the case, cool. Do what you got to do. But Mariah says that they were having breakfast with Callie, the mom and the aunt. And Anna had came in from the pool to get breakfast, and her mom had said something to Anna, and Anna then forewarned her, I don't fight old bitches. So as she just said out her own mouth, your mother started the shit with Anna. Anna then retaliated and told her, I don't fight with old bitches. So if your mama got offended by her calling her an old bitch and decided she wanted to go over there and put her hands on Anna, she's liable to getting her ass beat. You opened your mouth and you antagonized me. Then you decided to come press me and put your hands on me. So yes, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I don't care if you are somebody's mama. I don't care if you're somebody's daddy. I'm going to swing down on you. You put your hands on me. I don't get it. What is so confusing about that? But Scotty then says what I just said, that the reason why Anna did that was because your mom said something to her. I said, hello, exactly. What is the issue? So Tesehki then says, I get that she's provoking, but if you touch my mother, it's up. I understand that, because if somebody touched my mama or my daddy, I'm going to hit you too. But if her mother was provoking your mother, if say your mother was provoking, and I would tell my mama that. I would tell my mama that. I would tell my daddy that. If you go out of your way to provoke somebody and they end up hitting you, you're going to have to deal with that. I'm going to have your back in the moment, but you're wrong. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You don't provoke somebody, put your hands on somebody, and then think that they're in the wrong because they hit you because you're somebody's mama or somebody's daddy. Like, get out of here. Tesehki then says that her mom would put her in a predicament like that, but she still would have to fight because that's her mom. Yes, I get that, but that's crazy. But Tesehki ends up saying that she met Mariah's mom and she is a firecracker, so it's likely that it did happen. Rolly then addresses Mariah texting people, belittling the cast. I don't like Rolly at all. I'm not one of the people that is so happy that she's back because she out here doing this and doing that. Like how people switch up so quick. Like y'all was hating on Rolly the whole season last season and now y'all love her. No, I can appreciate what Rolly's doing in the episodes, but still not like her because she showed who she is. But Rolly, this is the moment where I can appreciate what she's doing. She addresses Mariah Lynn. One thing she would do is address a bitch like Mariah Lynn whenever Mariah needs to be addressed, which I do believe her in this instance. She's saying that Mariah was texting people, belittling the cast, saying that nobody should feel like they're better. And she Rolly saying that nobody should feel like they're better than anybody because they're all in the same position. AKA, we're all here on the same show. That is true. But Mariah then tries to deny saying it, which we all know is probably bullshit because she done tried to deny about text in the past, which have then come to light. But Rolly says, yes, you did do it. You did text. You was talking about how you was the star of the show. We all know that to be true because Mariah Lynn talks like she's the star of the show. She claims Asian Doll came on the show to get clout off of her when Asian Doll is bigger than you. Asian Doll is bigger and more relevant than you ever have been and you ever will be. But Rolly says she's been texting people saying that she needs better treatment because she's the LeBron of the show. Like she's the LeBron of the show. Not even close. But Tesehki claims that she didn't see the messages. Rolly says that Mariah has said that her and Tesehki need better treatment, aka she's trying to latch on to Tesehki, like I've been saying all season. Biggie ends up saying that that's not what it was. Every time Rolly comes around, she drains the energy. Meanwhile, in the scene, Rolly's walking off joking with Scotty, calling her a slut whore. And guess who's sitting there laughing and eating it up? Biggie. Yo, fake ass. That's why if Rolly comes to that reunion and beats her up for talking shit about her in these confessionals, I'm going to applaud it. Like Biggie is a professional victim. She's a confessional gangster. She get in the confessional talking shit, but whenever she's in real time, she's not doing it. I don't understand it. But here we get to the disappointment. Callie and Gretchen, this is the last part of this, the episode. Callie ends up saying that they have a deeper bond, but at the end of the day, instead of gossiping about other people, let's talk about our own beat. So she then mentions how she has a vote. She had to make a vote, which is to not send Dia or Slim home, but she says she voted to send Bianca home. Gretchen then says, what did you vote for? Callie says to go home. I voted for Bianca to go home because I felt like she was doing a lot. Callie then says, even with Gretchen, because Gretchen, Callie says, even with Gretchen, because Gretchen said that she was hearing that Callie isn't, okay, she's having issues with Gretchen because Gretchen said that she's heard that Callie was not being a good friend to her, and that hurt Callie. Gretchen says, to be honest, everybody is fake, and she's going to question anybody that is fake. Callie then says, with me, you should never question my friendship because I've been solid with you. That is true. She has been solid with her. She's been solid for Gretchen more than she should have been. Like, she should have been undropped Gretchen and left Gretchen where she was. But Gretchen ends up saying that she was wondering if she could trust Callie because people had been telling her that she had been saying things, and Callie could have jumped in situations when Gretchen was getting beat up, but she didn't do it. I'm like, why would Callie jump in a fight that you literally have started? You keep calling people niggas. Why is she gonna jump in and fight you and fight your battle? Why is she gonna jump in and fight your battle when you saying shit that is disrespectful to her own community? Why would she do that? But Gretchen then says, my nigga, don't let nobody, she keeps trying to talk, and Callie immediately cuts her off and says, see, you can't be saying my nigga. Don't say that. Gretchen then turns around and says, I told you, my nigga. Kept saying it. Callie, this is where Callie pisses me off because you can't keep saying that shit. Like, that shit triggers me. I'm sorry, it does. When you're somebody like me that just, I'm one with my culture. I do not let nobody white around me that says that. You don't say, thank God that I've never in my life been in a position where somebody has been white and has said that word around me. I've never, in my 28, almost 29 years of living, I have never been in that situation. Thank God. Because it would have been a problem. It would have been a big problem that I would have on my hands. But Callie's now getting loud saying that you ain't tell nobody that your daddy is black. So at this point, I feel like Callie thinks that Gretchen's father is black. I don't know if she's seen a picture. I don't know if she's just taking it as face value. I don't understand why she's believing it because it's clear this woman is white. I just don't get it. But Callie ends up getting loud. She's getting more aggressive at this point because now she's getting more and more pissed off. She ends up saying that you can't keep going around these niggas calling people niggas. I said, Callie, you're a nigga as well. So like you should be as equally as offended, but whatever. To each his own. But Callie ends up saying that you not gonna make me look like a weird bitch, aka you're not gonna make me look weird because you still out here saying the same old shit and I'm sitting here associating with you and you keep turning around getting in these people's face, apologizing, and then turn around and doing the same shit that you apologizing for. Gretchen says that it doesn't matter. It does matter, bitch. Like it does. Gretchen ends up saying the N-word situation is now getting, she's over the N-word situation. I said, stop saying it. If you so over it, stop saying it. Stop saying it. But Callie then says, if you apologize, you can't keep saying it. Hello? Because like if you apologize for something and then turn around and do it again, the apology is bullshit. Like you're now manipulating me. I always say this: an apology with unchanged behavior is manipulation. You're now playing in my face. You're now trying to gaslight me. That you're not gonna do. But they start getting hypey with each other. Gretchen ends up saying that she don't give a fuck. My nigga, keep saying it. She keeps saying it. She's now getting buck on Callie, like trying to press Callie, and you can see Callie is literally trying to stop herself from laying her down. Like Callie can literally lay her down if she wants to. Callie ends up saying, now you trying my gangster, bring it down, bitch. And she starts screaming, getting louder. Bring it down, bitch. Bring it on down. Don't try me, bitch. Callie keeps like body checking her too, pushing her like Heisman and her off. She goes flying each time Callie pushes her. That's how you know Callie, if she really hit her, she would do some damage. But Callie's trying her hardest not to lay her out. Gretchen is clearly shook now. She gets in her confessional saying that she was caught off guard because they never been in an argument. I'm like, yeah, you caught off guard because Callie has allowed you to continue to talk to her crazy, because this is not the first time Gretchen has talked crazy to Callie. She's talked crazy to Callie when she's been in those situations with them other girls, and she's kind of like lashing out at Callie, who was trying to calm her down and be there for her, which is where Callie, you're wrong. You can never let a bitch get comfortable disrespecting you without you checking it, because she didn't check it then, which is why she feels like she can continue to do this shit now and continue to talk to her crazy now. So that's why she feels that way. And then she says, what'd she say? She said, Callie ends up saying that you just popped on me 4 times, aka you just got up in my face talking crazy to me 4 times, which is a fact. Gretchen then saying that Callie's acting like them other bitches in the house. That's when you should have hit her for sure. Like you should have been a hitter, but you should have hit her for sure. Because now she's trying you. She's trying your gangster now. Gretchen then says that she don't gotta apologize to Callie. Now this is where she would have got cracked. You would have got cracked. I'm like, that's why you don't let white people get around you saying this shit. You don't let it happen, because then they start thinking that they really above you. And bitch, I ain't got to tell you nothing. I don't have to apologize for you I don't have to apologize to tell you anything. Like, I don't have to keep sitting here saying, oh, I'm sorry for saying nigga. I must keep saying it in your face. That's what happens when you let shit like this happen. But Callie ends up saying, now you do. Now you do. She getting up in her face saying, because now I'm offended. Because I done told you about going around saying nigga around these niggas. I'm like, Callie, you're a nigga too. Stop letting this bitch say it in your face. And if I'm loud, I'm sorry. Turn the mic down. Because I'm getting very, I'm passionate about this stuff. Because I am very, very in tune with my blackness. I've always been. African American Studies was my favorite course in school. I always paid attention. I always engulfed myself in the knowledge, because I know a lot more about the root behind all the shit that was going through in slavery. Like when it comes to like our ancestors and stuff, I have parents and grandparents that drill the shit in my head. Like it's stuff that you can't overlook stuff like this. And when people overlook it, it really burns me up. It pisses me off. But where was I at? Callie then says, you want to get it cracking now. Like at this point, we about to get it cracking. Like you want to get your ass beat. She said, do you want to clock in and get your ass beat? And I'm like, Callie, you should have did it. Stop. Gretchen kept pressing her because Callie kept saying it and kind of like pushing her off and not doing anything. Callie, you should have stopped pump faking and letting her literally see that she's basically trying your gangster. Like he said, stop trying my gangster. I feel like you're trying it. And she kept trying it because you didn't do anything about it. Like you should have hit her. But Callie said, get in the paint. Gretchen ends up saying like, you doing this for a change. She keep telling her, fuck you, calling her every type of nigga. I swear there was one point where she said nigga probably 5 times in 5 seconds. Like, I kid you not. But she ends up saying, they told me that you was talking about me. Callie said, yeah, and you believe it. That's why you got an issue. Gretchen saying that she's doing this shit for a change. just all this shit that Kelly should have been a hitter for. But they now going back and forth talking shit. Gretchen's now saying that, telling her to shut the fuck up. Keep saying nigga. She's now starting to fake cry, trying to play them white woman tears. Like, Callie, like, you literally letting this woman just play in your face. But Callie then tells her, I'm gonna give you a pass one more time. They face to face at this point. Gretchen keeps pressing her, talking about some or what. Talking about something, I'm gonna give you a pass or what. Callie, you should have hit her. But Callie aggressively pushes her off, like Heisman's her real good, a good stiff one. Gretchen went back. Gretchen then decides to come up and swing on her, and then we get a cliffhanger. Callie, if you don't fuck her up, I'm going to be pissed. But next week we got too many fights. Gretchen gets muffed the fuck because Callie did muff her again, and that head fell back. They get into it. We'll see if they actually fight. Scotty got a good left. She gave her a good little left jab to Gretchen whenever they was addressing each other. She got Gretchen good, but it looked like Scotty was falling back towards the end. I don't think Gretchen got it, but I'm rooting for you, Scotty. I'm rooting for you. Jayla versus Gretchen, it looked like they was about to get one. Jayla, you better do her in. Do her in. Callie versus Jayla. Callie been pissing me off. I love Jayla. Callie, I'm battling with where I'm at with Callie. Callie really pissed me off this episode. She disappointed me a lot. But I like Callie, but I'm mad at her. I'm mad. I gotta see more. But this right here, what she did today was pissing me off. But they get into it. I'm ready to see that in full because word on the curb is Jayla had Callie leaking. Callie did look like she was losing balance at one point where she was grabbing Jayla when she ran up. I don't know if that was because Jayla gave her a nice hook. I don't know. We're going to see Gretchen versus Rolly, Callie versus Rolly. Look like Gretchen, Callie versus... It's too much. It's too much going on. And then we get like the loading of Tink versus Meatball over a damn chain. Like, let's keep it real. But thumbs up the video, y'all. Drop a comment down below, as I know y'all will. Please subscribe, share the video. If you are tuning into my Love Island recaps, that's going to be a lot better. That's coming out later on tonight. But I will see y'all then. If you do, if you don't, you'll see me tomorrow with Movie Bay, and probably Legend will be back tomorrow, as he was last week. And we'll be debunking this at 7 o'clock. We're going to be there from 7 to like 8:30 because Love Island comes on at 8:35. So, yeah, be there with your questions. Be ready to get on the live and talk. Get on the call, and we will see y'all then.